Epps in the ball. Keeping up with the hit trends in this one. Let's take a look at the pitches. Swinging a drive center. That's the out. And the runners will have to hold at first and second.
Like runners right where they are, so now it's just an out away from working his way out of danger and keeping this game tight.
Graves, the plate, homered back in the first inning. He swings and drives it. And that's going to do it in this half inning. No runs and a couple of hits and 2 left. Brower is the batter. He sailed his last trip. Fastball in there for a called strike.
He must have been looking for off-speed pitch in that situation because the fastball looked like it's rising.
Got a tie ball game here, so you got to be ready to react. So they've got both the righty and lefty throwing.
And I suspect the manager's going to use both of them to be able to handle the situations and matchups for the rest of the inning.
This one's grounded foul, wide at first. Oh, tough one to lay off right there, that fastball, 1-2. Steve, how about the arm today? How's he performing?
How's this righty doing it? Well, he's getting
that swung on and flied to right. 1 away.
You want to talk about settling in? How about retiring 8 hitters in a row? I think he's
Baisley up now. Threw a walk as last time. Asagawa called on to do the hurling now. He'll be a shot up the middle, and it's caught by Laurie. And Geyer's in the box. He was a strikeout victim last time through the lineup. Here's the first pitch. Slider just misses, 1-0.
He tried to backdoor that pitch, but left it out and away.
Here's the pitch. It's a called strike of the knees, 1-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, 1-2. A line drive toward short. Lowry's there. Throws to first in time. That's 3 down. And they're unable to make. Yes, in the batter's box. Steve, let's take a look and see how the pitcher's done today.
Well, you move the ball around and you have movement on your pitches, and it goes a long way. These guys just keep hitting it into the ground.
He sends this one in the air towards center. The catch, and he puts it away. Out number 1. It's going to be DeJesus. Big things can happen anytime he steps in that batter's box. Here's the first pitch. Liner towards the hole. Now it's 2 down.
Well, first base could be the hot corner, too, and that was a hot shot to first, but he was able to get up and spirit for the out.
And in the batter's box, it's Laurie. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Towards center field. That's caught. Side is retired. Well, how about that? Only needed 4. And it's Braddock now coming to the plate. He'll start things off here in the 7th. And the first pitch. Started to go around, held up, but it's in there, 0-1. Inside for a ball, evens the count at 1.
Front door, 2-seam fastball, trying to throw it inside, letting it tail back to the inside corner. Couldn't quite catch the corner, though.
good location, and he couldn't hold off at 1-2.
Well, that's what you like to see. Power going against power. That two-seamer with great movement, and the batter swinging for the fences. The pitcher won this battle.
The 1-2 pitch. Line drive fouled off towards first. Fastball in there, called third strike, 1 out.
Well, they set him up away, and they buzz him up and in. That's an outstanding pitch right there. He couldn't pull the trigger on.
Everett at the plate. Struck out swinging his last time up. There's the delivery. Ground ball to short. Lowry's there. Out throw to first. Gets him in there, 2 down. And it's Gobb batting. 0 for 2 thus far. Now the first pitch. Called strike, outer half of the plate. 0-1.
This is where you want to go with the breaking ball, to the outside corner. Paint the black. Get the call. The hitter gave up on it. He got that you wanted.
Doesn't get the call on the slider. 1-1. Here's a strike, bottom half of the zone. 1-2 now. The 1-2 on its way. Fastball, that's well off the plate. 2-2.
We start that two-seam fastball in the inside corner, but it just runs in on the hands just off the plate.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Oh, man, there's the big bender. Struck him outside, retired. Good defensive half inning there. No hits allowed. Still tied up in Toronto. And here we've got Coleman to hit. And look now at the pitch type distribution. One of the hallmarks of being effective is mixing up on the ground to short. Brower. And the throw beats him to the bag. He is out at first. And it's Vermont batting. Blew out last time. Long is going to come on as a pinch hitter. Swings, hits this one pretty well. Deep right center. All the way to the wall. Warm-up action going in the bullpen. That's a right-hander up and throwing.
Well, they're going to wait for the right-handed hitter on deck to get announced, and it'll probably make the move to the pen.
It's Cologne at the plate. Collier is going to come into the ball game now and run. On the way. That one swung on, hit in the air to deep right center field. That's 2 gone. Runner on his way to third. The throw, safe at third.
Now the center fielder has to range to his left and able to track this one down and make it look easy. That's just batter versus pitcher right now, Jerry.
Trying again here, just 1 for 3 thus far. 2 outs, 190 feet from scoring at third. Hit in the air to center field. That's caught. Side is retired. They get a man to third, but can't bring him home. Even game here in Toronto. And if you're just 2K Sports Major League Baseball broadcast with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. I'm Gary Thorpe. We've got Ellerton in the batter's box, swinging a fly ball to left center field. And that is in there, the go-ahead run on base.
Well, anytime you bring in a relief pitcher to come in a key situation, the last thing you want to do is for him to serve one up to the first hitter. That's exactly what he did, giving up that big base hit.
Boone settles in, struck out swinging last time, and that gets through for a base hit. It rolls all the way to the wall.
Well, the bottom line is that he's on base, but I tell you what, he's going to struggle mightily if he continues to swing at that pitch down in the zone, almost in the dirt.
I'll tell you what, the
Line shot into center field, and there's the RBI. Blaylock picking up the hit, and the second run comes through.
Well, anytime you're in the gym, you want to try to make quality pitches to try to help yourself get out of an inning. He made a mistake. The hitter delivered with that big two-run single, and yet there's still nobody out, and he's in more trouble than ever.
He'll get us started as we go to the bottom half of the eighth inning. The pitch. Here's a swing and a line drive. And he can't make the play. This could be trouble.
You can't ask for a better way to start the inning. A leadoff double. Now big things can happen.
Braves up at the plate. He homered earlier in the ballgame. First pitch on the way. Swings at that first delivery. Curveball by him on one. Swing and a miss, and he's behind on the count 0-2. Big swing and a miss and a heater. Strike him out, one down.
Here's the four-seam fastball coming at you in K-Camp. Get a better look. You've got to have better plate discipline than that. With two strikes, you need to be defensive and try to make contact. But when you get a fastball, you need to read whether it's a striker.
Yes, the flew out his last time up. They want no part of the pass.
Well, a guy coming up to the plate right now wants to burn them and make that strategy backfire.
It's going to be DeJesus. He's hitless thus far. Here we go. Here's the first pitch. He swings, hits a ball to right field. This one's going to be fielded by Blaylock as he ranges in and runners on the move.
That's a big second out right there, holding on to a slim lead. Now he's got a chance to get out of this thing without any major trouble.
Now here is Brett Laurie. He could come through big here for Toronto. And there's the third out. And they've got the lead in this ball. And Geyer's in the box. He'll start us out here in the last inning of regulation. And here's the first one. There's a swing high and deep into center field. Way back there. Gone, a home run. The two-run lead is turned into a three-run ball game after that solo shot and a great swing.
Now this Boston lineup's so deep, so powerful, and I'll tell you what, they can make the plays on both sides of the ball. You can't dig in at the plate because sometimes it gets away from the pitcher. You have to be able to move. He couldn't get out of the way there.
No hits yet, but he'll get another chance right here. And here's the first one. That's a foul ball. Liner towards the hole. No problem with that one. And they've got the lead in this ball game, and now they'll get two right-handers up in the pen.
I want to see if they can protect this lead here. You don't ask the bullpen to win the game, but they have to hold the lead in this situation. 2 outs remaining in this game. You're up by 3 runs. I think right now you just want to make plays. Don't walk anybody and catch the ball. Get out, straight out to the run.
Line drive. That's foul towards first. Here's the delivery. Lined up the middle. That should be a base hit. He's going to try to stretch it.
Well, you would have to think with the speed that's on first base right now that they'll put him in motion to try to make things happen here in this game.
It's full up. He's running, heading for second. It's fouled away. Oh, and he takes off for second. And that's another foul ball. Foul ball! There he goes towards second. Swung on and dribbled down in front of the plate. No play on him. He's in there. Throw is there, and he is out.
You want to make sure you at least get an out in this situation, but the runner is able to advance now into scoring position. Now time to shot.
That swung on and flied to right. That is in. It's going to bring the tying run to the plate. And they get that run in. He throws. Yep, batting now.
I'll tell you what, this is one of those decisions you can go either way. He's pitched pretty well to this point, but it is getting late. Do you want to take any chances? Manager decides to go to the pen.
Now all of a sudden, line towards first. And this one gets down. It'll head out towards the wall. And it's up against the wall. And they bring him home.
Well, the comeback continues. Rally time. A big hit right there. Now they're just within 1 run. This one's not over just yet.
Graves is the batter. Big time production. That's a very important inning, and the offense knows it.
1 run needed in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Players like to say there's no pressure in the ball game, but in this stage of the game, you got to feel both sides are feeling it. And starts that one. Ground could be. And on to first for out number 3, and that's going to do it.
The offense got it done on the top, and the pitching got it done on the bottom half. And celebration as they head back to the clubhouse.
I think you'll agree. We have got the perfect choice in this one for our player of the game.
You know, most of the time the 9th spot in your order is occupied by a great.
And with this victory march today, they've overcome a very big hurdle, battling their way back into this series.
And Gary, I wouldn't be the least bit surprised to see this thing come down.
Game 3, ALDS. It's the Toronto Blue Jays against the Boston Red Sox. Live here on 2K Sports.
There's only one that looks like this, and you know when you see that scene, you're at Fenway. The home advantage will go to the Red Sox here in Boston. I'm Gary Thorne along with Steve Phillips and John Kruk as we get ready for MLB on 2K Sports. Take a moment here to look at that lineup for the Blue Jays. Scouting pick, John, who are we looking at today?
Well, Brett Laurie's a guy that made it to the big leagues because of his bat. He's moved around defensively in the minor leagues to some different positions. To me, in my opinion, I think he should stay at third base. That seems to be where he hits the best at.
It's going to be DeJesus. Steve, as we get into this ball game, what are we looking for from the Red Sox?
We're pretty much back where we started. It's just a shorter series now. Both teams have played very well to this point. Not sure who it favors, but whoever does win tonight will certainly turn the tables in their favor.
There's a swing and a drive, deep right field. And Blaylock loves that one. And Steve, it will make it a lot easier. You build up a little momentum in a tied series if you can come away with that game that puts you on top.
Well, especially when it's now a shorter series. This game could be the momentum necessary to win the series.
Descent is batting. A smash at first. And he'll scramble, take it himself for the out. Whoa, what a play. Well, in this play, get a little do-it-yourself action.
Hey, if you don't have to throw it, don't risk a throwing error. Get the out yourself.
Epps in the bottom. Swing, shoots this one towards the gap, right center. And that'll be Toronto's first hit of the game. And it's up against the wall. So there are two men down here, but they do get a man in scoring position.
Hey, look, you'd love to see him hit a double earlier in the inning when there's no outs or even one out, but you're going to take anything you can get with two outs. Let's see if they can get another two-out hit to drive him in.
Slider swung on and missed. 0-1.
Well, when in doubt, when you're undecided, swing hard, and that's what he did. But he got the slider, and he swung through it, but a big, powerful swing.
Here's the pitch. Oh! And he fouls off another one.
Well, even though you're in the defensive mode like this batter is, there's still no guarantee you're not going to strike out. 0-2 count, very difficult not to strike out, but he's doing everything he can. He took that low pitch to foul it off. Let's see.
Leave a man at second and failed to score. And the Red Sox getting ready to start this one off. Brower puts a turn here. He's going to get us started here in the home half of the first inning. Holds back on that curveball, takes a strike on one.
I have to go out of the strike zone here on the 0-1 count. He tends to be very aggressive here. See if you can't get him to chase.
Hit in the air to center field. One away now. Get a chance to look at what Charlie Manuel's thinking lineup-wise.
Okay, this is what I call a circular lineup. Stars really throughout the lineup, they're all the same. They hit for average, hit for power, drive-in runs, really star-studded throughout.
And it's Gobb batting. Throws that curveball a little low, ball one.
The best curveballs are the ones that start in the strike zone, then fall out of the strike zone. He couldn't get him to fish for that one, though.
Laurie. Wide throw. Can't get him at first base. Got a chance to check out the Blue Jays defensively around the horn.
Defense has got a problem for this. And when you take a look at the number of errors they've committed, it's in the bottom 5 in the American League. They just have not been able to make the plays like other teams have to be able to get big outs. That ball was well struck. Good piece of hitting. Infield playing back. Had a little more ability to cover some ground, but he was able to get it by him.
And it's Braddock now coming to the plate. One out with runners at first and second. Takes that first pitch low in the strike zone, strike one. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch, 1-1. The pitch. Good moving cutter. And it's 1-2 now.
A cut fastball just ran inside on the hitter's hands. He had no chance to get out and swing at it. Tough hit.
Hit hard to second. And he cannot come up with it. But he stays with it. Gets the out. That's how you do it. Everidge up now. Runners at first and third with 2 away. Oh, he's trying to steal second. And his throw, he is out. Great throw. So no runs on 1 hit and nobody left on. Still scoreless in Boston. Graves is the batter. He's going to get us started. Second inning. Here it comes. Sinker swung on, missed 0-1.
Well, it looked like he was fooled. He wasn't ready for that sinker.
Swung on the fastball, couldn't get 2-2. This one's grounded near third, foul. Big swing and a miss on a heater. Strike him out, 1 down.
That's how you use your fastball, using it very effectively. 2 consecutive punch-outs.
Line towards second. Paisley out number 2. And here we've got Coleman to hit. Shot back to first. And this one gets down. It'll head out towards the wall. And he'll stop at second base, and it will be a double.
Well, you know, he's feeling pretty good about himself right now. He's generating the first opportunity here with 2 outs to put up a run on this inning following his double.
And we've got Helton batting. Paisley throws to first in time. That's 3 down. 7 pitches. Hope you're enjoying tonight's broadcast. Trying to be bundled up here if you're in the stands. A hot chocolate wouldn't hurt either. Steve, let's take a look at his pitching performance.
You know, when he's throwing the ball down on the zone like this, these lefty hitters have to stay behind the...
Now he swings. Hits this one high in the air. Deep left center field. Goodbye, home run, Blue Jays. That puts them up on the board. Big 3-run homer. Now they're only 1 run behind.
Gary, the Blue Jays look determined. This game is theirs. They've drawn close. Now we got to see if they can take the lead.
First pitch on the way. Solid contact made, but that foul ball up in the air is going to be off on the right side. Steve, we are definitely seeing a swing in this ball game, not just from the batter either. The game's taken on a different complexion with that long home run.
That was a clutch home run. Good piece of hitting, quality at bat.
Towards center field. And another. Wow, that hitting coach is smiling. He's trying for second. Take a look down there in the bullpen. They've got a lefty up and throwing.
Well, I don't see him coming in just yet. I mean, with a righty in the on-deck circle, I don't think that's the matchup they want.
Graves settles in. Grounded out last time. Here's the first pitch. Smack that one. Long fly ball, but it's a foul to the left. The pitch. And that's another foul ball. Ground ball towards second. He's up with it. Gets one at second. And there's the second out of double play. Well, guys, let's check out the numbers here on balls thrown outside that strike zone and see how he's been doing on the mound to get the batters to go after those pitches.
That's been a really nice job on the mound for him so far, getting a lot of strikeouts because he's hitting pitches on the edges of the plate, and the hitters just can't seem to catch up.
Well, the great thing about watching his performance today is, yes, he's getting a lot of outs on his out pitches, but it's the pitches that set up that pitch beforehand that has made him successful today.
Here's a swing and a fly ball. This one's going to be fielded by Blaylock. And the side's retired as they head into the dugout. So they come back to score. Durrington. Is up now. Singleton scored his last time around. He walked and later scored his last time through. Heilman will be. Oh, both runners on the move. Whoa, what? Oh, and they succeed on it. That's a double steal. Nice play.
Great play here, Gary. Steals third and capitalizes on a huge lead at second base.
You got a runner that far off. You've got to keep him in check, and they didn't do it.
Now he's 90 feet away from scoring a run.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He was late trying to get around on that. 1-1.
Oh, he just swung late on that one. That's what you call getting gassed up.
That swung on and grounded up the middle. Laurie. There's one.
Well, they get the out at first on this play, but the run does come in to score. Well, tomorrow's headlines are going to be written right now.
He had a single in his last time up. That misses inside. 1-0.
Well, and that'll saw his batting, too, if he swings at that one.
Throw over to third. Pauses, and now the 1-0. Fastball just misses, and he falls behind 2-0. The 2-0 pitch. Line shot into center field. That's down. The run's coming in.
As much as you want to blame the pitching, we're now talking about more than one pitcher giving up all of these hits. Right now, you have to credit the offense. These guys are really swinging the bat.
What's he doing to start these hitters out? Let's take a look at how he's beginning.
0-1-1-0. What's the importance of it?
Hot shot towards the hole. And out. Pitcher makes a nice play at first base.
That was a nice play. Saw the opportunity first, didn't waste any time getting over. That's the key. Beat the runner to the bag.
Good hustle off the mound. Well, you want to keep your options open, so as you look at the pen, both the righty and lefty are up.
Well, manager's looking ahead at the lineup, making sure that he has all options available to handle this lineup.
Well, no runs. And if you're just joining our 2K Sports Major League Baseball broadcast with John Kruk and Steve Phillips, I'm Gary Thorne. Everidge in the box. He'll start the home half. He homered earlier in the ballgame.
I think it's safe to say that he's done his job so far on this one, driving in runs, a home run as well, and they're trailing, but certainly not on his shoulders.
Look at him miss that fastball. No balls, to strikes.
Obviously getting late right now, Gary, and I think that from the pitching perspective, you'll trade an out for a run at this stage of the game, understanding that for every out you get, you're closer to winning.
Well, he finished that one off with a strikeout. Nice pitch.
Here's the slider coming right at you in K-Cam. Get a better look at that.
Yes, in the box now.
Well, this was an outstanding performance today. I mean, that's good starting pitching right there. He won't be able to finish what he started, but he pitched a heck of a ball game.
Try it again here. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Had a base hit his last time up. Waves at that fastball in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, trailing right now, down 3 runs. You got.
And he starts him out towards the middle. Wow, that was close. Right back up the middle. Almost got him. And the run is in.
Now pitcher making a mistake right here, leaving it right over the heart of the plate. He squares it up, drives it. Good contact at the plate to drive in a run.
Most of those kind of pitches are going to get hit. That's an RBI knock. And here we've got Coleman to hit. Pitch on the way. Swung on. That is hit. Oh, off the pitcher. Wow, that was a hot shot, and he couldn't get out of the way. Well, the guy on the mound looks pretty good at the moment. Durrington is batting. He flew out his last time up.
A big postseason victory right here, and doing it in front of the hometown crowd, so they're happy and they live to play another day.
Always like to recognize the player of the. And as they put the victory up in this one, they now sit enviably, we might add, just one win away from winning.
ALDS. This is game 4. It's the Toronto Blue Jays against the Boston Red Sox. And now we go out to Boston with Gary Thorne, Steve Phillips, and John Kruk.
We've got over 39,000 in attendance. A quick look. It's an American League East battle. The Red Sox at home. 2K Sports presents our MLB broadcast. So glad you're there. Let's take a look at Boston. Jimmy Leyland's put this lineup together for this ball game. Thoughts, John? Anybody stand up?
Well, Brett Lawrie is a guy that made it to the big leagues because of his bat. He's moved around defensively in the minor leagues to some different positions. To me, in my opinion, I think he should stay at third base. That seems to be where he hits the best at.
Descent is the batter. He's the game's first batter, and we're ready to get things started. Here's the delivery. That's on that off-speed pitch, but can connect 0-1. Steve, as we get into this ball game, what are we looking for from the Red Sox?
Well, they're one win away from being.
Swinging a drive, deep left center. One away. And Steve, clearly focus is the key now. Don't get ahead of yourself in these situations.
Oh, that's right. They can't worry about the next series until they finish off this one.
Epps is up now. Swung on and ripped toward second. That falls in. First hit of the ball game for this club. Take a look at the Red Sox defensively.
Defensively, as a unit, they need to do all the basics. Make the routine plays. Don't allow them to get extra bases.
Graves at the plate. Swung on, line to right center field. That one gets through for a base. The runner's coming around second. He's way to third. He throws. Oh, they're scrambling. And he's waved home. Getting a little too exciting now for the defense. And he ends up at second. That's a double. Just kind of win, Steve, and slap that thing the other way in that kind of pitch.
Well, you can't pull that. If you do, it's going to be a ground ball to short. You want to punch it to right field. He's one of the best to do.
Yes, gets a turn here. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air. This one's going well into the stands, off to the right. Take something off that time, in control with the count now, 0-2.
Tough spot for the hitter right here, down 0-2. You got to foul off that tough pitch if you have to.
Swing and a miss, struck him out with a breaking ball, 2 down.
When you're getting guys out with 3 pitches, you know you're dominating.
That's a time when you know you are definitely in the zone, and he was on that at bat. It's going to be DeJesus. He waited on that first pitch and took it. It's 1-0.
A front door two-seam fastball, trying to throw it inside, letting it tail back to the inside corner. Couldn't quite catch the corner, though.
Swing and a chopper to the second baseman. Geyer. And they get him at first base. Good hustle by the pitcher to get over there.
Now, great work by the...
And let's glance at Toronto's starter. Steve, we'll be watching how he approaches this Boston lineup.
You know, Gary, this is a lineup that could put some runs up on the board, but they're going to have to make his right-hander work as he has quality stuff. They're going to have to take advantage of the opportunities.
And taking a look here, the pitch types that he's thrown today that hits.
Well, guys, his two-seam fastball's got me.
This one's grounded foul, wide of first. The pitch. 0-1 pitch is a change. Swung on and missed. 0-2.
I clearly fooled him right there. He had him.
Oh, there he goes. And it goes foul.
With 2 strikes, the hitter wanted the fastball. He got it, but didn't do anything.
Hit up the middle. Oh, mercy. Not him by much, but he got out of the way. Makes its way through for Engel. And he scores.
Sometimes ball placement is important. He hit the ball in the right spot, and he thought to himself, I'm going to, and he thought it coming out of the batter's box.
May have been a little element of surprise there. The fact he took off, even decided he was going to get 2 right out of the box.
Well, that's why speed is such an important asset. It can help you steal bases, score runs, and this time it helps you take the extra base.
Huang up now. He delivers. Reaches out for that one. He's behind on the count of 0-1.
Well, as a hitter, when a guy has a good fastball, you think you have to swing a lot harder to try to catch up with it. You really don't, but he did right there, and that's why he blew it past him.
And that one is fouled. There he goes towards third. Brower in time for the out.
He might have had a shot of getting the runner at third base, but much safer. Make the second out of the inning, get the out at first, and try to retire the next guy.
Descent is the batter. Flew out last time. Swings and misses at the curve, 0-1.
Tough start in this game, and obviously really laboring in this inning, up over 20 pitches, and just can't seem to throw strikes.
Towards center field. And there's the third out. A strike here in the second. Wonderful evening for baseball. Temperature did not drop a bit with that sun going down still. And look now at the pitch type distribution. One of the hallmarks of being effective is mixing up your pitches.
Yeah, and a couple times he's gotten a little bit out of rhythm, got a few hiccups here and there, but for the most part, he's been pretty outstanding.
Well, some of the hitters have been able to put the ball hard, but it's not about mixing his pitches up. He's got to execute the pitch when he throws it as well.
Pitch on the way. Swung on, bounced weakly to second. And his throw gets him. Graves in the block. It is left. Really nailed that one right through the middle of the infield. And a good throw gets him to down. Yes, late now. It was a strikeout pick up last time. There's a swing and a smash. Just joining in, Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Crunk, bringing you Major League Baseball. You're on 2K.
Well, 2 outs in the inning, you don't want to give a free pass. Make them earn it. Once you get in the ballpark,
and he takes off for second. Hard grounded to short. Throws on the first side as McDonald. So they can't push any across here in this half of the game. We are still deadlocked in ball. And it's Craddock now coming to the plate. Well, guys, one of the more interesting types of analysis here, look at his location distribution.
I think he's been in pretty good command in this one. He clearly is hitting his target, if not all the time, at least the majority of the time.
but John, if I'm the pitching coach, I'm going to emphasize that. You don't want to do this.
Collier is going to come in and pinch run. There he goes towards second. Hit hard on the ground to short. That looks like a single. And now he's heading for home. Throw, and he scores. Wow, tremendous base run. Sometimes risky business when you go after that extra base.
Yeah, that dive in the second base was the key as well. He didn't slow down at all. Able to extend his arms and get in there.
Indeed. Is the matter now. I think from the manager's perspective, he's got to be all smiles over there. This offense is the game.
Here, we just saw a big hit right there. And it points out how critical it is at this time of the game to have somebody to step up.
Oh, take off for third. swung on and fouled away. Ball, away.
Well, sometimes you get fooled so badly, they're just open for it. They can put them on the play, hopefully foul. To get another pitch to hit.
Graves in the box. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And he's trying to steal third. He sends this one in the air towards center. 2 away. Runner on his way to third. A throw. Not in time. He is safe sliding into third. Guest is batting. What's he doing to start these hitters out? Let's take a look at how he's beginning.
A textbook right here. I mean, take notes, everybody. First,
up the middle. And a run comes home. Good pitch down low, Steve, but a better at bat.
well, he did a real nice job going down in the swing to get that low ball, to be able to pick up the hit.
It's going to be to Jesus. And Steve, the offense continues to produce. He makes contact, line drive. And de Jesus picks up the single. Toronto, here's a position to get something done.
Well, when the hitter stepped up the plate, the last place he expected to get a hit from a pitch was one inside off the plate. How he swung at it, how he got the bat on it, unbelievable job. No one will know that. Good job of hitting.
Here we go. Here's the first pitch. Has him out in front as he swings and misses strike one.
Well, that's exactly where you want to throw that breaking ball. You start on the outside part of the plate.
Oh, both runners on the move. Line, foul towards third. Oh, and they're going to try for the double steal. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Brett Laurie, he is struck out. We got Ellerton in the batter's box. Steve, how about a look? He flew out his last time up. He'll be called on to pitch. They've decided it was time to make a change here.
Now, Jerry, you don't want to do this in this kind of a situation. Put a walk on base.
Well, he's running, taking off for second towards center field. One away. Probably thinking about the matchups here as we check the bullpen. Left-handers throwing.
Oh, that's right. I think they're getting him loosened up to face the hitter in the on-deck circle.
Collier gets a shot here. Oh, and he takes off for second. Swung on, hit in the air to right center. This one into the alleyway. Should be extra bases. He's heading home. He scores, counted, and no longer tied.
Well, the hitter makes an adjustment going down on the pitch at the bottom of the strike zone and drives it.
And you get a run scored if you're in that at-bat. What you want to do is make contact. He did. That pays off. Dessant gets a turn here. Steve, you get that feeling right now this offense is not going to be stopped. They've got themselves a lead late. He takes off for third. He swings, hits a ball to right field. This one's going to be fielded by Blaylock. No problem for him. That's a runner on his way to third.
They had him played perfectly. You pitch to your defense. They hit the right spot with the pitcher, and the outfielder was where he should be. They make the out. In this critical situation, fireworks ready to go off.
Try it again here. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the pitch. Back up the middle. And in there, the Blue Jays with a run.
They tried to go down with that 0-1 pitch, but it gets blasted right back for the base hit.
And the way he went after that in the box, Steve, it looked like he might have been guessing down there.
Well, I'll tell you what, you have to make contact behind in the count.
He's running. Big swing, straightaway center. Warning track. Wall looking up. Oh, what a catch. He robs him of a homer.
What a remarkable play. Great athleticism on display right there. It's going to make a big difference in how this inning plays out.
They score 2 runs, 2 hits, 1 left on. The Blue Jays gaining the upper hand here. And it's Braddock now coming to the plate. He'll lead it off. Home half. We're in the 6th. Here's the first pitch. Watches a curve in there for strike 1. Here we go with a breakdown of pitches that are outside the strike zone. You can see if he's getting the hitters to chase those pitches.
Well, yeah.
Swung on, that is hit. And that's in there into center field for a base hit.
A nice piece of hitting right there. You get on base to start the inning with no outs. You know, all it does is you want to just keep the line moving if you're the guys behind him.
De Jesus in the batter's box.
Well, it's about time. I mean, I don't know what they weren't seeing from the dugout. They should have gotten out of this game a lot earlier.
Base hit his last time. He's running towards second. Swings. Oh, he got that one high in the air. Straight away center field. He heads all the way back to the warning track and gets the out. Now here is Brett Laurie. He's hitting .333 lifetime off the Red Sox. Oh, he takes off for second. There's a swing and a liner. 2 men have been put away.
I got a good piece of this one, hitting a shot toward first base, but first baseman was there for the out.
And here we've got Coleman to hit. Last time he walked and then came around to score. It's 0-1 as he swings and misses at that fastball.
Well, boy, wouldn't you have loved to seen him connect with that one to see how far that would go. Fastball hitter on fastball pitcher, but he came up empty.
He's running, heading for second. And he throws it away, and everybody's safe. There he goes for second. Fastball swung out and missed, and the side's retired. No runs at a base. And if you just joined. Our broadcast of Major League Baseball on 2K Sports. And John had an RBI double his last time. Oh, there he goes for second. This is swung on, lifted to deep right field. As he drops back for it and puts it away. Descent settling in. Last time up, 2 up. 1 down, runner at first. That one swung on its line, and that gets through for a base hit.
Good bat speed against that fastball, able to get that inside pitch, rotate his hips, and pull it through the hole for a base hit.
Yep, at the plate. Singled home a run in his last at-bat. Hit sharply towards the hole.
Well, anytime you're a hitter, you can get 3 hits in a game. You're going to see that average start creeping up to where you want it to be. And he's on now with 1 out.
Graves is batter. And I have a feeling he's taking a real good look at the fact the bases are loaded.
Base hit here will give him a much-needed insurance run.
And here's the first one. Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. 2 away. Runners on the move. And the throw. A run scores. Yes, up now. Steve, we've seen them continue to charge it up at the plate, and it doesn't look like they're going to be stopped.
Offense coming to life late here, tacking on additional insurance runs, taking the pressure off the pitcher.
The pitch. There's a swing. A ball hit high, deep, straightaway left. And goodbye, home run. The production for the Jays goes on. Steve, he knocks in a 3-run homer. They lead by 6.
Blue Jays just continue to do damage. They're flying around the bases today.
Here's the pitch. A high pop-up. And the side's retired as they head into the dugout. So they add a 4 spot here to extend their lead even further. Toronto's still up big. Daisley in the box now. He'll get us started as we go to the bottom half of the 8th inning. Duckworth gets called on to take over the mound duties as the Blue Jays bring in their reliever. Looks at one. That's in there for a strike.
Well, it's getting late right now. They're down a bunch, so they need a big inning here. They can't wait till the 9th. Try to come all the way.
Lined up the middle, and Jesus manages to make that catch. Wow. And Dyer's in the box. Blew out line. The first pitch. First pitch is a slider in there, 0-1.
Look, Gary, with 1 out right here, they still have time in this inning to try to generate some runs. They need to score here in this inning and not leave it all to the 9th.
And that misses for a ball.
That's just some good old country hardball right there. Forcing fastball up in the zone.
Third ball just off the black, and it's 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that's mine, 2-2.
That's a swing right there. He wasn't trying to just hit a dribbler the other way. He was trying to hit that one out of the ballpark. Great pitch, though. He just swings and misses.
That's a foul ball.
A great battle right here, and this pitcher's trying to invent pitches right now. That's a curveball. This late in the at-bat, still got a foul ball.
Lays off, and it's full.
Good running movement on that pitch. In on the hands for the hitter. He laid off and couldn't do anything with it anyway.
3-2 on the way. Swinging an easy ground ball to short. Graves throws to first. He's retired. That's 2 down. And it's Braddock now coming to the plate. He's hitless thus far. First pitch to him. Slider swung on and missed. 0-1.
Gary, I think right now that you've got to consider trading outs for runs if you're pitching.
There's a swing. That ball hit a long way deep into right center field. That ball's gone. See you later. Boston's putting up the runs. They chip a run off that, still down by 5.
Now, Boston's been trailing by a lot. This certainly cuts into that deficit, but they've got a ways to go still, Gary.
Now, we saw that wild throw there. Now he's on base. And it's Gobb batting. He flew out his last time up. First pitch on the way. Hut shot towards the hole. Throw in time forces him at second for the 3rd out. And in the batter's box, it's Laurie. Bixler coming in now to pitch. They've decided it was time to make a change here. That's 1 down. And here we've got Coleman to hit. Still without a hit yet in the game. He'll get another chance here. And the first pitch. And he swings and hits this one foul. He swings and nails a liner. And he pulls into first base with that base hit. There's one down here.
Well, all pitchers are taught to keep the ball down in the strike zone. Not too many.
Oh, he's trying to steal second. Hard grounded to short. Gets one at second. And they turn the double play. No runs, one hit, and no one left on base. And the Red Sox coming up next. We've got Ellerton in the batter's box. He has four to the home fans right now. He's their first chance here in the bottom half of the ninth. They're hoping he can get something started. First pitch on the way. Breaking ball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Well, non-save situation right here in the ninth inning, and they just want to get outs right now. Try to get the first out of the inning. Take away hope. As the other team needs a bunch of runs, you get an out, you can really deflate them.
Here's a swing and a ball hit high into the air, deep into right field. Goodbye, home run. Well, that home run occurred with no one on, so they'll only chip one off the deficit down by 4.
Well, they needed production, Gary, and they get a little bit, but they've got a long way to go still.
Set bat underway, 1-0 after that first pitch missed. Steve, the positive side, they're moving in the right direction, but still a long way to go.
Well, you know, you can't dig yourself this kind of hole and expect that you're going to come back late.
Comes back with one in there at the knees, and it's 2-1.
Well, clearly, it's safe to say the comeback underway. Now they're within a grand slam of tying this ball game up, Gary.
Swung on, lined over the first baseman's head. So he's aboard, base hit, nobody out.
Well, the natural tendency for a left-handed hitter on that ball is to pull it, that little loop in the swing. He kept it fair.
And he was able to watch it as he ran down the line. The ball was right down the line and just by the pin. Blaylock at the plate. Ground out victim last time through. Sagawa will be coming on to take over on the mound. Swung on and a grounder to first. That's one out. And two, they pull off the double play.
You have to love great defense. I mean, it's an unbelievable effort right there. A way to pick your team up in a critical situation.
Yeah, it gets the fans into the game, too. I think fans love D. Brower is up now. Hitless so far, he'll get another shot at it now. Here's the first pitch. Called strike on a fastball, and it's 0-2.
Fans are on their feet right now. They know 2 strikes on the hitter. They need to keep this thing going.
The pitch. Line towards second. To Jesus. And on to first for out number 3, and that's going to do it.
A must-win situation. Sudden death, lose and go home. And what do? On the road, they come up with a tremendous victory, Gary.
And it's that time in our broadcast where we bestow upon some lucky winner, the player of the game.
Well, you get on one of these hot streaks, Gary, and all you can do is sit back and watch. And it's an incredible show when it's happening. Spraying the ball all over the field. One just happened to leave the ballpark. That's why he's the player of the game.
And they have done it. They have battled back, tied the series. Now there's one left.
And those youngsters,
ALDS Final Game 5. We'll see the Boston Red Sox as they play against the Toronto Blue Jays. Right here, right now on 2K Sports.
Rogers Center in Toronto. It's the home of the Blue Jays and the site of our game. The American League East, a battle between Toronto and Boston here at the home of the Jays. Happy to be with you, our broadcast of 2K Sports Major League Baseball. And let's glance at Toronto's starter. Steve, we'll be watching how he approaches this Boston lineup.
I've got a good right-hander on the mound and a good lineup that he's facing right here. It's going to come down to execution on either side to see who prevails.
Get a chance to look at what Charlie Manuel's thinking lineup-wise.
A lot of speed in this lineup, which could challenge the pitcher and the catcher to hold runners, but also challenge the defense to rush the...
Brower in the box now. Steve, as we get started here, tell us about the Blue Jays in this one.
You play all season long. And this decisive.
Here's a swing, fly ball in the right center. And he's on. First batter up. That could be a good sign offensively. And there's only one ingredient, Steve, right now that you need in this ballpark to have it really go nuts, and that's a win.
You can barely hear yourself think. They are so into this game.
And it's gob batting.
Well, this is what you want. You've got speed on first base, tie ball game. You have to do what you can to get them in scoring position. Let's see if they get them going.
Good hard slider, swung on and missed. 0-2.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. He got that slider in the strike zone. He got the hitter out in front to swing early.
First base trying to keep him close. Swing and a bouncer up the middle. And he scoops it up. That's one out. On to first, safe. Can't get the back end of that one. And he throws it away. And Dyer's in the box. Lays off that one, catches the inside, calls strike one.
Good, hard, boring, sinking action on that one. Good stuff.
Here's the pitch. Ball. One is going to miss. Low for a ball, 1-1.
Well, a lot of guys would swing at that pitch right there, that changeup down in the strike zone, but the hitter luckily stayed off that one.
2 away, and they just tried to hold him there at first. We'll take a quick look at the Blue Jays and their defensive alignment.
As you look at this club defensively, it's a team that struggles in the American League. It really does impact their ability to win ball games. They just give the opposition too many extra base runners, too many extra bases, and too many extra outs.
And it's Braddock now coming to the plate. Had a big rip at that one and falls behind 0-1.
But the last thing you want to do as a hitter is to swing for the fences on a good sinker. That's what he did, and he came up empty.
He lets that fastball go by for a called strike, 0-2.
Well, the hitter didn't like that one, but that's a strike. He hit the inside corner up in the zone. Got to swing the bat.
That's fouled back out of play behind home. And the sinker swung out and missed. Side retired. No runs on a hit, and they'll strand. That'll be the Toronto Blue Jays, bottom half of the first. Let's take a look at Boston's starter. Steve, he's got to focus here. Toronto hitters, what's he thinking of?
Pitching's the key to win any ball game, and with their quality right-hander on the mound.
Back up the middle. Oh, look out. Cash. And his throw gets him one away. But a quick recovery that time gets the out. Epps batting now. He's in his 5th season. Oh, and he crunched that one deep to right field, way back. He makes the catch. What a play. We'll take a moment to look at the Blue Jays lineup. So who are you looking at, John?
Well, Brett Laurie's a guy that made it to the big leagues because of his bat. He's moved around defensively in the minor leagues to some different positions. To me, in my opinion, I think he should stay at third base. That seems to be where he hits the best at.
Take a look at the Red Sox defensively.
A solid defensive team right here, especially within this division. They're the best, the fewest number of errors committed of anybody in the division, and it really does separate them defensively from all the other clubs.
This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. That'll do it as they put that one away. Amazingly fast. Everett up now. He'll start us out here in the second. Here's the pitch. A fly ball. That one goes foul. He's running. The Jesus again fouling that one off. Oh, he takes off for second. And he fouls off another one. He's running, heading for second. Gets away from him. On to second, safe there, so they get the one out.
He helped him right there with 2 strikes. He gets the slider, but he chases it out of the zone for strike 3.
Oh, he's on the move for third. And this has popped up on the left side. That's 2 gone. And here we've got Coleman to hit. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. That one swung on, hit in the air to deep right center field. And that one's put away to retire the side. So they pick up a hit, but leave a man at second and fail to score. Wonderful evening for baseball. Temperature did not drop a bit with that sun going down. Still pretty cool. And a moment here to see how this pitcher has been mixing up his pitches.
Well, that's the key to success, is mixing up your pitch.
Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep into right center field. Out of here, a homer and a 2-run shot. Perfect time for a 2-run homer. That's what they wanted to get the advantage. I think there's an issue of how much is left in his tank right here, so that bullpen's going to get active.
It's still early in the game, though, so I'd be surprised if they make this early and they just getting prepared in case they need to go there. It's all about offense. When you're behind somebody, you got to get things going. That's what Toronto did there. Blue Jays out in front. Now they're going to look to pad the lead.
And the first pitch. This one's grounded foul, wide of first. He delivers. And that's another foul ball. Hit hard on the ground to short. Yeah, with 2 down, they've got a man on board.
Well, now after giving up 3 straight hits, the manager has to start thinking about getting somebody up.
Oh, there he goes for second. Hit in the air to center field. That one's grabbed. Side retired. But they strike for 3 runs here. For those of you just coming on board, Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Kruk, bringing you Major League Baseball on 2K Sports. Blaylock at the plate. 0 for 1 thus far. And the bottom half of the 5th underway here, 1-0. Well, guys, one of the more interesting types of analyses here, look at his location distribution.
You can see with the success he's having, and the numbers prove it. He stayed consistently tricky throughout this game.
No, that's right, John. No question about that. He's comfortable throwing any pitch at any time of the count, and that keeps hitters off balance and sometimes make them look silly.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 1-2.
They threw him that slider right there. Got him to swing a little bit early. Got to be a little more patient with that pitch.
And it's fouled off. Here's the pitch. And he fouls another one off.
Well, anytime you're behind in the count, you just want to try to spread out and try to put the ball in play. And that's what he did right there. He didn't put it in play, though, but he kept it foul to keep the at-bat alive.
DeJesus, that's one away.
He just makes every ground ball to the right side look routine. He scoops up another one and sends him back to the dugout.
Durrington in the box. Steve, what are the numbers for him on the mound today?
What happens when you pound the bottom of the zone? What happens? You get a lot of ground ball outs. Take a look at how tough he's been on these guys, just letting his infield work for him.
And he starts him out. Swings and misses the slider, 0-1. Let's see if he can notch another one. He's gone 1 for 1 tonight off Heilman.
If I'm in the box, I'm looking for a fastball. I'm going to try to be aggressive when I get it, but I have to understand that because I got the hit, he may not throw it for a strike and try to get me to chase, so I need to be patient.
Really nailed that one right through the middle of the infield. And he throws the first in time, out number 2. Baisley gets a shot here. Let's take a look here and see what his approach is against these hitters on the first pitch.
You want your pitchers to be aggressive and go at the hitters and work ahead in the count. And first pitch strikes the way to do it. Well, in this game, he's retired 8 hitters after he's gone to an 0-1 count.
He deals. Swings a little early time, 0-1.
Well, anytime you recognize a slider, you got to be very patient with it. You can't be over anxious. You got to stay back, and then when you see it good enough, let it fly.
And he's on in front on that pitch, so he's in the hole now, 0-2. Swung out and missed, and the side's retired. Nobody left on base. No runs or hits here in this half inning. Blue Jays still protecting this lead. Bollier is the batter. He'll get things started. Home half, fifth inning. Swings hits this one pretty well. Deep right center. No problem with that one. Doesn't settle again. Ground out victim last time through. Here's the first pitch. Boy, he scorched that one. That was right over the mound. In time for the out.
Routine ground ball to short. He makes it look routine. Retires another.
Yep. In the box now. He homered earlier in the ball game. Swung on and fouled away. Lined right at the second baseman. And in there, he's 2 for 3 today. He's going to try and test him here.
Well, with 2 outs and no one on base, chances of scoring a run seem pretty scarce, but they get that 2-out hit. Now they have some life.
Yes, at the plate. He's running towards second. Swinging a drive. Deep left center. That's caught. Side is retired. No runs and a base hit. They lead. And welcome to those of you just tuning in. Two-K Sports, Major League Baseball. This is Gary Thorne along with Steve Phillips and John Kruk. Power has a turn in the run. We're to start out here in the 6th inning. And leading off the 6th inning, we started with a 1-0 count. And look now at the pitch type distribution. One of the hallmarks of being effective is mixing up your pitches.
And mixing up your pitches, to me, he's throwing way too many changeup. He's become reliant on it.
You want your pitcher to kind of change it up, to have a balanced approach. The hitter can't.
Swung on and a grounded to first. And that's out number 1, stepping in the bag.
That's a nice play at first. Taking care of it himself, doing a nice job handling the glove.
And it's Gobb batting. Not looking last time. And here's the first one. Here's a swing and a liner to left center. And it is in there. That's going to bring the tying run to the plate.
A good piece of hitting right there with 1 out. Now let's see what they can do with him now that they've got a man on first.
And Geyer's in the box. And a home run back in the 4th inning. And the first pitch. Sinker just missed. 1-0. Last time to the plate, a solo shot against Heilman.
Well, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that he's probably not going to see the sinker because that's what he hit out of the yard last time up.
And you better believe he knows that that was a pitch he threw on that solo shot. Wonder if he'll show it to him again here.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Here we go with a breakdown of pitches that are outside the strike zone. We can see if he's getting the hitters to. There's a swing and a drive, deep right field. As he retreats back for it and gets the out.
Well, they followed the advanced scouting reports to a T. They played the outfielders back that time, and he hit it right into the teeth of the defense.
And it's Braddock now coming to the plate. 0 for 2 thus far. And that finds the outside corner for strike 1.
Well, that's textbook use of the sinker. Down and away, pound in the strike zone. Good pitch.
Here's a swing and a ball hit high into the air. Deep right field, way back there. Goodbye, home run. Boston ties it up. 2-run off piece of hitting.
Big inning for Boston right here. They tie the game up right now. The Red Sox ops like it's picking things up.
Sagawa is called up. He'll be. How's he attacking on the first delivery? Let's look here.
Just magnifies the problems and it reinforces the issue. If you're going to teach young kids.
Swing and a line drive. One away. It's going to be DeJesus. Singleton scored his last time around. First pitch to him. There's a swing. That ball hit a long way deep into right center field. Goodbye, home run, and Toronto takes the lead. Just what they needed at a crucial time. They get the run up on the board, breaking the tie with a solo homer.
Now, Blue Jays offense getting it done right now. They take the lead, getting the big hits that they want, Gary.
Pitch on the way. That swung on, line towards the gap in left center. Into the alleyway. He'll likely get extra bases on this. He'll hold there at second base, crediting with a double.
Well, anytime you hang a slider like that over the middle of the plate, you hope, the only hope you have is that the hitter fouls it off. But not in this case. The hitter jumped all over it.
First pitch on the way. Swung on and ripped towards second. Throws the first. He's retired. That's 2 down.
Well, time to shine right here. Chance to be a hero, Gary.
Flew out last time. Runner on at second base is Lowry. Here it comes. Fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Well, climbing the ladder on him right there. He just throws that fast.
There he goes, headed for third. And he pops it up. Foul territory behind third. And that's out number 3. So they pick up a run on the home run, and that gives them the lead. The Blue Jays gaining the upper hand here. Kuhn is batting. He'll lead off the 7th inning. Here's the first pitch. That's at the knees for a called strike.
Down by 1, nobody out here in the 7th inning. You want to try to get somebody on base and get a little bit of rally, because within 1, you want to be able to time it and maybe take the lead. So play for a big inning right here.
Oh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch, 1-1.
Front door two-seam fastball, trying to throw it inside, letting it tail back to the inside corner. Couldn't quite catch the corner, though.
Fouled off. Here's the delivery. There's a swing and a line drive. And it's in there, the tying run on board. And maybe he wanted to waste that pitch. It just didn't get far enough away or up high.
Well, it was still caught a little too much of the plate, and the batter took advantage of it. Good focus at the plate.
Hit hard to second.
That's a good slider right there. That's a good piece of hitting. Staying with that breaking ball, waiting to read the break over the plate, hitting a good swing on it.
Durrington at the plate, grounded out his last time through. On the ground to third. It's picked up. And he is safe at first. He's on board.
Well, as a pitcher, there's absolutely nothing you can do about this. You hate these type of hits, but he makes a great pitch. Ball just hit in an absolute perfect spot where no one can get to it in time to beat him on the throw to first.
He sends this one in the air towards center. That base hit could tie this game up. And that's in. They're able to tie it up. And he comes in to score, and they have snatched that lead. Brower is the batter now. Yeah, Steve, you get that feeling right now this offense is not going to be stopped. They've got themselves a lead late.
Well, they needed that one right there, Gary. That was a big at bat. Now they have the lead. Now they're looking to add on to it, too. Take the pressure off the late inning pitcher.
Oh for 3 to this point. No outs, runners at second and third. Here's the first pitch. Smash towards the middle. That'll be a base hit and an RBI. The throw out at the plate.
A real good approach at the plate right here, thinking about going back up the middle. He gets a fastball a little bit inside, but able to just punch it up the middle for a base hit.
Descent is up now. He singled his last trip. First pitch, and he misses the fastball. Strike one. And a home run back in the fourth inning. Here it comes. That one swung on, hit in the air to deep right center field. 2 away. Runners on the move.
Well, I followed the scouting reports. They moved the outfielders back before the play, and they were in exactly the right position to be able to make the catch. Good coaching.
Yes, up at the plate. Rounded out his last time up. Now we saw that wild throw there. Now he's on base. Braves gets a turn here. He's had 1 hit 4 times up. Now the first pitch. Swinging a shot down the left field line. That is in. It's going to bring the tying run to the plate. And they score him. And so they bring in 2 here.
They don't want to just lay down and die. They're going to continue to try to battle and see if they can't get into this thing. They're getting a little bit.
And a fly ball, and this could be it. That's the last out. This ball game is now over.
They get it done to do, and they're going to go in and break, taste the champagne, and get ready for the round of the playoffs. Gary, what a win!
Now look at our player of the game. And with this win, they have taken their first.